Feed settings. In feed settings, the first section is for general settings. The first one here is for SSL check. It allows you to make a secure connection when an API is called. The second one here is for making the API requests through proxies. When you enable it, you will see an input box, where you can enter a list of proxies. Down below, we have a list of options for different settings related to posts. Let's see what they mean. Most of the settings here are self-explanatory. Spinner. This checkbox allows you to toggle the spinner settings on or off. When this checkbox is unchecked, you will not see the spinner settings tab. OpenAI. It enables ChatGPT functionality and the OpenAI settings tab. Article Forge. It enables the Article Forge functionality in the content automation campaigns. Content Machine. It enables the plugin's functionality to get content from Content Machine. It adds the Content Machine as a source of content in the content automation campaigns. Do not duplicate. If you check this, duplicate posts would not be created. Allow people to submit comments. When it is enabled, people can comment on the new posts. If there are some other settings for individual posts, then those settings override the comment settings. Enable Google Translate. It will enable Google Translate for new posts. Capture full article. If you check this box, the Content Machine is a source of content in the content automation and posted to the appropriate category. If you enable attribute content to original source, then the URL of the original source would be added to the end of the post. Like this. If you check this checkbox, any page URL that is unavailable at the moment would be redirected to the home page. Image logs, posts logs, and debug logs are available in Logs section, but they are only visible if you enable them from here. Image logs and post logs are enabled by default, but you can disable anytime if you want. Debug log is disabled by default, because this is for development purposes. It is needed when you face any problem with the plugin. When you face a problem, you will need to enable the debug logs and send them to our support team. That will help the developers to understand the problem better. Remove pagination allows you to prevent the pagination from being indexed in the search engines. You can set the post excerpt length here. Now, this is the option to control the number of posts that will be posted for each campaign. Interval time is for controlling the frequency of posting articles. If you select every day here and 2 here, then the plugin will post 2 articles for each campaign every day. And if you select every 1 hour, then it will post 2 articles for each campaign every hour. But choosing every hour is not recommended, because if it is set to every hour, the plugin would send the API requests for every campaign every hour. The content sources may flag your website as spammy due to too many requests in a short time. Article length to show. It is the number of words an article can have. If you enable this function, the plugin will remove any unwanted codes from the content before posting an article. You remember, we have provided the Pixabay API key in the API settings? That key will be used to fetch images from Pixabay and insert them in the articles. Sometimes, Pixabay doesn't find any image for the keyword provided. In that case, the plugin needs the guidance for posting that article. You can guide the plugin what to do in this case. We have 3 options for those articles. Remove. The plugin will not post this article. It will put it into draft. Then you can work manually on the article. And the third is to post the article without an image. The next option is to include the video into the article or not. This option is to include an image into the article or not. After making required changes, you need to hit the save button at the bottom. This is all about the feed settings. We'll see the Cloudflare settings and spinner settings in the next video.